G'day guys, DYLIEDOG here. Now today it's going to be a bit more of a different video from the usual leak and news reporting, but I thought it'd be a good time to talk about the Wattson Heirloom leaks, which has arguably been the heirloom which has received the most mixed response for any sort of heirloom to come to the game. Now, I think everyone at first glance saw the heirloom and weren't expecting what the final product was. People made the comparison to a scanner, and a lot of people were begging Respawn to change this design. Now today's video is more of a theory on what Wattson's heirloom is and what it could be, and I don't think I've seen anyone come to this conclusion. Now first off, this heirloom is definitely much different than any other heirloom in the game at the moment. Every other heirloom in the game, it's pretty easy to tell what it is. For example, Pathfinder's obviously boxing gloves, Bloodhound's is an axe, but at first glance, other than a scanner, no one really knows what this heirloom is. Now at first I couldn't tell either, but I think when we saw the animations for the heirloom, I did have a theory that came up about Wattson's heirloom and what it could be. And these animations show some kind of grappling hook inside. Now why would Respawn give Wattson an heirloom with a grappling hook? Now also in the files, thanks to Shrugtal, the codename for this heirloom is named Nessie Gadget, a very interesting name for what seems to be a grappling hook. Now guys, this is where we put on our tinfoil hats. So of course Wattson has a big connection to the Nessie dolls. She even has a Nessie inspired emote in the game, and if you guys have ever looked up on YouTube, people actually start looking for the Nessie dolls around the map to get a certain Easter egg. And in the Apex lore, as a child, Wattson grew up around the Apex arenas and scattered a bunch of Nessie dolls around the Outlands. And my theory is that she may now want to go and collect all the Nessie dolls. Now guys, if you've ever looked for the Nessie dolls around any of the maps, you may think that there are a lot of places that are near impossible to find the Nessie dolls unless you are a movement legend like Pathfinder. Now for example, there is a Nessie doll that sits at the top of the big cone-shaped structure on Hammond Labs on Olympus. Now in theory, there is no way for Wattson to get to that Nessie without some kind of device. Well, maybe a grappling hook could do the trick. Now I'm not saying this is a new buff for her in Season 11, is that she can actually grapple around the map, although that could make her a much more funner legend to play, but I do definitely think that this heirloom does have more secrets that are yet to be told. Now again guys, I will reiterate that this is just a theory, and maybe leave a comment down below if you agree with me, or have any cool ideas about Wattson's heirloom and what you think it could be. But based on some research, for example, the name of the heirloom in the files, the heirloom animations, the Nessie lore, and Wattson's link to the Nessie in Apex Legends, I think this is a pretty fair assumption that this heirloom for Wattson is a device or tool to help her collect her Nessies, which she scattered around the Outlands as a child. So make sure to let me know down below guys what you think about my theory on the Wattson heirloom, or if you have any thoughts, let me know down below. But that is all from me guys, so make sure to like the video and subscribe if you are new to the channel for the quickest and straight to the point Apex content. But anyway guys, DYLIEDOG, I'll catch you all later.